Today, on Well Done Wednesday, newly hired recruit officer Vanessa Garcia of the Wichita Police Department is part of the onboarding early hire program. In December, she was assigned to the gang felony assault investigations. She collaborated with Detectives Nolan Thatcher on 2 separate aggravated battery cases involving homeless individuals. Recognizing the parallels between the 2 cases, Garcia prompted coordination among the detectives, leading to the identification of a single suspect involved in both cases. A felony warrant was issued for the suspect, and upon being located, confessed during the interrogation. He was subsequently charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery. Let's listen in to an interview with Recruit Officer Garcia as she recounts her experience with this case.
So I was working with Detective Noel throughout the week on a case of a guy that, had been hitting homeless people with a pipe. The description that he gave, I kind of studied it because we went and looked at the video. The next couple of days, I got to work with Detective Thatcher, and his case was similar. So when we interviewed the victim at that time, the way he described the suspect, I kind of looked back and I was like, this is the same description that we had from the previous case, that they still couldn't figure out who the suspect was. So I mentioned it to him and I said, hey, this seems to be the same guy that, from our other case, from Detective Knowles. So then he contacted him and it turned out to be the same suspect. And when he verified that, it was the suspect, they were able to close both of those cases that same day. So that was pretty neat. The experience has been great. I think it's a great idea because of the fact that you get to see what goes on behind, everything else instead of just being on the streets. We get to see what other people do behind the scenes of not just being a police officer. And you get an idea, like for example, I've been working with the detectives. I get to see what they expect from a police officer when it comes down to reports, what not to miss, what they're looking for. So it's a great experience you can take to the academy, even though we haven't started it yet. But I think it's great.